Have you ever wondered what it would be like to take your friends to court? Okay, yeah, me either. But that didn't stop us from playing a brand new game called Guilty as Sock. Now, this game brings out the absolute best and worst in everyone. I think the less I say here is better, as it gets absolutely insane. So sit back, leave a like, and subscribe if you aren't already, and enjoy Guilty as Sock. All right, so how do we play this? Just in case you have no idea how court works, Entoan will be the prosecutor, meaning that he is suing me in this case because I am the defense. Patrick will be the judge to determine whether Entoan has a legitimate case against me and my defendant. We have Haley being the journalist, meaning that she can drop in with some breaking news. Abby apparently saw the whole thing, so she will be giving her perspective on the crime. And Josh is the bailiff, meaning that he can punish someone, or if they won't shut up, he can make them shut up. So with that being said, let's head into court.
Okay,
Who am I looking at?
Oh.
Okay, we're playing, we're gaming.
I don't know what I'm gonna write here.
Let's go.
I gotta write something down. That's the first thing. Okay.
Okay, what does it say?
Mr.
Sockman has
Sockman.
been accused. I am the judge. He's been accused of removing his socks in public.
You are the
Okay.
judge.
I am the judge. That is my
Wait.
role. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
You-
I was just saying. You are the judge. What's wrong with that?
Okay. What is your what can you explain what Mr. Socksman has done, JP? Are you can you please defend your
Yeah, can you defend your socksman?
can you defend your
Look,
your
This is a
claim?
cut and dry case, honestly. So my guy was walking, my person here, and he stepped on a sharp object. Both socks get ripped. He can't walk around with the socks flapping around underneath his feet, so he had to remove them. Okay, he had to remove them in order to prevent blisters.
Let's remove socks due to
I mean, isn't that kind of
blisters.
admitting he's guilty?
Is it a crime to prevent blisters?
It's a crime to remove your clothing in public.
If it was his shorts or underwear, that would be another topic. But these are socks, and his poor little feetsies were going to bleed.
Are we not all socks?
Sir, we are not talking about our torso sock. We are talking about our feet socks.
Okay,
Our
hold
feet
on,
suck. Okay.
attorney. Hold on, attorney JPW. He has a point. The prosecution does have a point. We all are socks.
Yeah, that is true, but is my defender here not a sock?
Is he not wearing socks?
He's
That's the
gonna
bigger
go
question.
to jail.
He's not a sock! Therefore, he was removing his feet socks. This is a cut and dry case, and this is nothing but an abuse of the legal system by my prosecution.
He's getting unruly.
It's getting really oh God. Thank you, bailiff. Thank you for stepping in. I
Ow!
appreciate that.
Did you
I
see
hope
that? He
the
threw a
media-
paper at me.
Excellent work, sir. Excellent work.
I do hope the media is enjoying this. Okay, so we
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm trying to figure out what else we can do right now.
okay, so
Just look
as
at
of
my papers, you know.
yeah, let me look at my
Who are you
notes.
talking to?
There's
so-
it's like we can almost place things down, but I can't seem to place them down for some reason.
So JP, if you hit tab,
hey,
you'll notice that
Your
you have-
Honor, he is making fun of me.
How am I making fun of you? The
I
only thing
was
that's
actually-
funny here is your defense.
I was actually speaking.
Sorry. Your Honor.
Wow, that was uncalled for. Order in the court. Okay. So if you hit tab, you guys can both call a witness. There's a homeless man and a granny. You guys can both call to the stand.
Oh.
I'm bringing the homeless man. I can't do either.
You can hit one of these. I don't know what it does though.
Ow. Your Honor, I have once again been thrown a piece of
What
paper
did I
at.
do? It went green on that side.
Oh, is
Oh.
it my turn?
Yeah, you
Are
have
you
a
able
green
to
light, JP.
are you
can't-
able to use
Oh,
your
yes,
cards?
okay. Your Honor,
Oh my God, what is this?
I have something.
I don't know, Your Honor. What is it? Oh,
I
What's it
have
done?
Thank you.
a
Oh, I can see. I could send them to jail or they can
How?
be free.
Oh, wait, you can just do it right away? You can just
Yeah,
answer
okay.
it?
Entoan, the
Okay.
defense is looking over their notes. Prosecutor
Okay.
Entoan, you
Yeah, I
can
mean, just look.
yeah, go ahead.
Chat,
Okay,
this is a not guilty case. Cut cable. See, that cut
So-
cable is what he cut his socks on.
Yeah, cut, but he was still removing them.
This is
Do you not
this is
understand
not
that?
this
Look,
is
I'm
not
calling
in,
witness.
okay.
Please do.
my. Witness.
Please do.
I
Witness
Um,
Abby? Is it? Well, is
No,
she
wait,
witness?
no, me? Am
I
I
have a
Granny?
granny. Where is she?
Where is Granny? Has anybody seen Granny?
Where's my
don't-
granny witness?
I
don't-
think I'm
Call her.
a chicken. I don't think I'm Granny. I think I'm a chicken.
You
I'm
are
an
definitely a
older
chicken.
Your Honor,
You're a
no.
witness.
You're
to
the
him removing
witness.
sockness.
Tell me what you said.
What did you see
Oh,
with
you
him removing your
see?
socks?
My eyes were closed.
Oh, jeez.
What?
How can you be a witness
Do
with your
I-
eyes closed?
Abby just showed up.
This
She's
is
like,
an
"Do I just
anti-witness."
give you this? I just gave you this paper. What? Okay, Enzo, try to call your witness now. Let me give you. there you go.
I'm recalling my witness.
Can you do anything, Abby? No.
Mm,
I think she's my witness, and I'm not 100% sure.
I don't know.
Abby did change from a chicken.
She was
Am
a
I-
chicken.
Am I
She
Granny?
was. Okay,
You're not
back
Granny.
to JP. JP,
Yeah, back
you
to-
got
yeah,
the green light,
yeah.
buddy.
All right. What would you? What? I don't.
So the prosecutor has said that the object that that Mr. Socksman has cut his feet on, which is the removal of the socks, was this an accident or could it have been sabotage?
You
The
know,
floor is yours.
the thing is, it's like it really could have been either or, but I think we're getting so lost in the detail. Like, yes, the socks were removed. We are not Your Honor, did you see that? Yeah, he's flipping me off, Your Honor. Thank you. Thank you.
Go on.
So, we are not arguing against the fact that the socks were removed, but this was not some man going out, letting his dogs out because he wanted to. His socks were cut by a wire, all right? They were going to fall off on their own. And so he took them off because he wanted to not get blisters on his feet. And I think that if we look at it from the lens that this man did not want to remove his socks, but he simply had to, I think he looks a lot less guilty.
Twitch chat, by the way, if you guys want, you guys can do exclamation guilty or exclamation not guilty. You guys are our jurors. They're speaking to you guys. You guys can help me
Oh, paper.
choose what you guys think. We do all have Twitch integration.
Smile.
Thank you, jurors. You guys are important. You see those chairs? Those are for you. So, JP, do you have any cards to play?
Let me take a look. I think I do. Yes.
Okay.
I'm not really sure that any of them are helpful to our case, but I can play
Well,
one.
go ahead and okay. So there was.
Use tissue. Honor.
He was sick. He was
Removing
ill.
in public and a used
Hey,
tissue.
my turn here, bud. My turn. Okay.
He does have the green light.
My client was sick as a dog.
Oh my.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a sick person for sure.
You need to stop talking over there, red light.
Order in
Okay.
the court.
I'm just saying. You know, you need to get control of your emotions. Okay.
I haven't, JP.
Ow.
There
Thank
we
you.
go.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Look, I'm just being abused here by multiple people.
You notice how he goes
Okay,
right to
wait.
the worst case scenario just because he's being held in line. He always goes to the extreme, just like this case. He went to the extreme because my poor client here had to take his socks off.
Okay.
Can I
Okay.
go home?
No.
Honestly, chat, I cooked there. That was a cook. That's how you bring something that isn't part of the case into the case.
The floor
Boom!
is yours. And
Well, I don't know if this will do anything, but there's a rusty key that might open something.
Mm.
Uh-huh.
I don't
Okay.
know if it does anything.
Are you
Either way, he
asking
was.
me-
I don't. This is the first time I've done this. Okay. Here's a secret meeting too, and I don't know if that's gonna work. All I know is that this man had a used tissue out in public with his socks removed, in the open. Okay, and we are all socks here, are we not? We don't
No,
just
my
remove
client
our
client is
socks.
not a sock.
Hmm.
Quite literally is not a sock.
Okay, we'll flip
Yeah,
back
but he's
over to
not wearing
JP. JP, how would you like to defend your client against these claims of a secret meeting with a rusty key?
Look, if I want to bring in some irrelevant information to my argument, I would do what Entoan just did. That was a great example of bringing something that had nothing to do with the case into the case. So, Your Honor, I would like to get back to the problem at hand that clearly Entoan has got no ground to argue against me, and he is bringing illogical arguments into this.
Right. Okay.
Be back in my body.
Are you able to give other people
Gotcha,
stuff?
gotcha.
I am doing something.
I would like to bring the homeless man who was also in the same area.
Hello.
Okay.
What a credible witness, the homeless man.
I, the homeless man.
Did you have your eyes open at this event?
I did actually, yes.
Perfect. Can you or can you not confirm that my client did clearly step on some sharp wires that led to his socks being cut?
I did see that happen actually. There was just one wire though.
Yes.
Ah!
So, Your Honor, you can clearly tell this is not an intent to have his dogs out for no reason. It was an accidental situation with an unfortunate ending, but not an intentional feet out in the park.
Your Honor, might I add? Well, do it.
Oh man.
I don't know how. What
You
the
started
Can you
to
make
do
it? Can you
something.
make it your turn?
Oh, I see.
Oh,
Mm.
Your
Whoa,
Honor's angry.
he's fighting. Oh my, he farted!
Your Honor.
It's my courtroom. I can do what I want. That's just Twitch chat. I don't know how to get Abby to the thing. There's witnesses. Can you guys?
I feel like we've had a great. I feel like we've had a great
Yeah, call
defense here,
homeless
chat. I'm gonna be honest. I get that there are people going to be against me just because they want to, but I think my argument's solid.
Okay.
I think I brought in some facts.
There he is.
Ah!
Hello.
Let's go! Hello, Granny.
Hello.
Except it's Granny.
Hello.
my
Oh,
witness, by the
Granny's
way.
on the other side. Oh.
Perfect. Yeah, go ahead. What don't you gotta defend both of us, okay?
Granny didn't see anything. Granny clearly admitted to not seeing anything.
She
Your
was
Honor,
never up
I'm-
there,
I'm
so
so
you were never
sorry.
speaking to the witness.
Okay,
Ask
so
your questions.
what is your name, madam?
It's Granny.
Just Granny.
It's just Granny.
Yes, he said it. Get off my
All right,
Yeah,
Granny.
her
Will
Oh, she's got dementia.
I see.
No, she hasn't said that
I
yet.
think Haley, you can.
Oh, sorry.
Haley, I think you can do breaking news. Granny has dementia.
Look,
I see that there's like breaking
Granny
news. And,
McStuffins, okay? It's Granny
Oh,
McStuffins.
okay.
did you draw that?
oh my gosh! Wow!
Public playground.
That's
in a public
amazing.
Playground. That was a really good drawing.
That is great.
What
Holy
did you
crap!
see? In a public playground.
In a play, yeah, that's wait. So
Yeah,
okay,
that's the important. There's eyewitness
Granny,
and
this
a
is.
drawing.
I was not in a playground.
Someone said playground earlier.
I believe it was a park that we were in, but there
no,
could have been a
JP,
playground in the park, but it may
Yeah,
not
there
have.
could be playgrounds in a park.
Attorney JP, you do have cards you can play, which may turn in your favor here.
I'm gonna be so honest with you, Your Honor. I am happy with our
Oh my
defense,
gosh.
and I think that we've proven Entoan is
Defense.
Yappuccinoing right now, and I think that my person has clearly been abused by the abuser of the law, Entoan.
The abuser of the law. I'm
There
not
is
abusing
nothing-
Law. I am just doing the law. By the way, can you call the other witness? I think I might be able to do stuff to them.
Excuse me?
Like what?
See, you see this?
I think that's how cards work, by the way.
Okay.
I'm scared.
I don't know how to call, but I will flip. Oh, okay. There
How,
we go.
how did
Can
we
you make it
ping?
my turn now? I'm just gonna
Alright.
see if this is how cards work.
Okay, so chat, if you guys want, you guys could exclamation yes and exclamation no.
Oh,
A cryptic message, scribbled post-it note, or grocery list. Sir, Mr. Homeless Man, do you have anything to add to this case? Our Mr. Socksman, the man over here, he's being accused of taking his socks off in public. The breaking news would like you. the fake news media would like you to believe that
The
this happened in a
fake news
playground.
media. This is pretty real.
Can you actually shut the hell up?
Okay, I feel like I'm being abused by everyone in this courtroom, by the way.
Should I limit him, sir? Should I limit him? He
Yes,
seems
yes, please
unruly.
limit him. Please limit him. Thank you.
There you go.
I would actually.
Sir, please,
Yeah.
continue.
I I actually did see the defendant. He was taking his socks off in the park. However, I did watch him snag both of his feet on wires, and it did rip his socks, and he kind of was left a little defenseless there. He had to take his socks off. I did also see
Those
someone
also said
familiar
wires,
in this
and not
courtroom.
wire.
That's what. Are you not handcuffed over there?
I am handcuffed, but that's not gonna stop me from talking.
That's well.
I did. I did, however, see the prosecutor just on the opposite side of the street.
Okay, thank you. You've been very helpful. So,
Your Honor, if I may,
you have the floor momentarily.
I'm not going to accuse anyone of anything, but I do find it interesting that the prosecutor was across the street. There was a sharp wire on the ground. It almost seems as if maybe he was cooking a case up, and by laying a trap, put my poor person here in a helpless situation where he had to remove his socks just so Entoan could abuse the law and make this case happen here today.
So you're saying that the prosecutor, Entoan, has a direct self-interest in this case against your Mr. Socksman?
I just find it convenient that he was close by and he was so quick to jump on this case. I just would like to point out I find that
I feel
interesting.
like this is starting to get out of, you know, that's a beautiful case. Entoan, some drastic things are
What's up,
coming out
Amethyst?
against you.
Thank you,
during
Birdie
this
Tips to
case.
follow.
Well,
Welcome
how
in.
do you plead?
When are you gonna make it green?
I just did.
It's not.
There we go.
I meant
You're just
tossing Abby back and forth.
I don't know how to take you out of the seat.
Nope.
No, I don't, because I don't. Abby, can you stop being a witness?
I can't. I'm just
Just-
here.
See, chat. We've done such a good
You
job of
control me.
defending our guy
I
that it's
literally-
now
I
now
don't
it feels
know
like
how.
Entoan's on trial because we have so well defended our
Can
guy.
Josh send me back?
Well, yeah. So if I flip it back,
Okay, let's try that.
oh,
No!
Let's take a moment to rewind and see what just happened. So we were trying to figure out how to send Abby, the witness, back to her seat so that we could make it Entoan's turn. And in doing so, Pat accidentally hit the guilty button on the table, meaning that poor Mr. Socksman was sent to a life in prison after a false case made by Entoan. Mr. Socksman deserved better. Now, we did do a few more rounds of this where we actually knew what we were doing, so if you want to see that, please leave a like. But here's my reaction to hearing that Mr. Socksman was sent accidentally to jail.
No! No! I was
Your Honor! Your Honor! You can't just misclick!
you know, that's my bad.
No!
My bad. He sent us to jail. His bad. That's us.
I have a
Oh, this is
punchable face.
Okay, I'd like to say that chat voted not guilty by a landslide. Not by a landslide.
Yeah, no, I was leaning towards JP's case. His plea,
My
but I
beautiful
couldn't-
drawing!
I wanted to see
He wants to
if
draw.
Subscribe for a pineapple.